What's up, world? This your boy 2Ceas, CEO of Season Mill Records, and I'm right here with my boy Miguel Ortiz. Well, I first got started when I was young, probably like at 12, and I basically took it more seriously when I was 16. After I got shot, I said, you know, I gotta do something with my life, you know what I mean? Because I was all into the gangbanging and I was doing all that kind of stuff. So I said, you know what? Let me take my life and put it towards something positive. And that's when I started my rap career.
I'm feeling gone, tipsy off Patron. Please tell the waitress, bring me some more.
Some of my greatest influences got to be when I was younger. It has to be like Tupac, Spice One, E40, Be Legit, like all them 80s and 90s rappers that were my mainly influence when I was growing up listening to those people.
Got me fucked up in here, man. Dog, you know why shit.
I gotta say it has to be The Doors, Nirvana, Metallica. Like, I listen to that music because sometimes it's real soothing to me, you know what I mean? I listen to it, you know, when I drive around in my car. When I'm at home, I listen to that stuff, you know what I mean? Even my girl, you know, but sometimes on the type of music I listen to.
We mash, watch the low drop that ass. Candy paint on the lap, ballers counting the cash. It's another
when if I hear a nice knocking beat and it just gets my ear, I just basically want to sit down and write to it right away because the way it just makes me feel, you know what I mean? Just those beats that just capture me, you know what I mean? And it just gives me the talent to write and really get down to the nitty gritty, you know what I mean? But there's some times where I listen to some beats that I don't feel and I just can't write nothing to it. It's just straight total writer's block. But mainly the influence for me to do it, it has to be something real hot, something real tight.
I'm so excited. It's the way she licks her lips and the way she moves her body. I'm so excited.
I was rocking back and forth with Suave and I ended up jumping up and down and the microphone cord comes out of the microphone and I'm right there with the mic in my hand just rapping and there's no words coming out the speaker and I just feel like a total idiot. So I go back down on the floor and I grab the mic and put it back into the mic and start rapping again. You know, we got the hang of it, but that was one of the ones that stood out for me, man, was that time.
Tell me what's up. I'm anticipating on your every move, feeling for love. If we got to know each other,
I really want to do some meaningful life stories for people to relate to, you know what I mean? That's where my music is headed at now. You know, we started out doing the party stuff and people felt it and people were digging and dancing around on stage with us or whatnot, but I think it's time for a shift in my music and that's being real with it.
Put your blunts up, put your cups up, and do the grizzly.
I want to give a shout out to my boys, Grizzly Squad, you know who he is, man. Suave, Trouble Mind, JP, Shiloh, what it do. Projects in the works, man. We got well, I'm coming out with a new mixtape. I think I'm going to call it History in the Making. Because I was going to call it No Days Off, but then last night I was Googling some stuff, and there's a bunch of rappers that have a mixtape called No Days Off, so I'm coming out with History in the Making. That's my final title for it. And the next year we'll have a couple projects coming out, you know, with Suave and the rest of the guys, but shouts out to M-Stat, shouts out to Miguel Ortiz, shouts out to all my peeps in the Northwest doing it. Fire Squad, Fat Ass Records out in Tri-Cities, Dead Rabbits, Toxic, Skyliners, you know, Hustle City Quan, Gift to Gab, what it do. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to all my boys, man. You know who you is. What up, man? This is your boy 2Ceas in the building with my boy Ortiz, and we about to put this down. Check it out. 16. Yo, close my eyes, take a deep breath. My nights always sleepless. Can't think straight. Is it the pills? How can I keep this? And going inside, the sounds of my cries could be the reason why I gotta stay high. The will to survive, I refuse to die. But if it's you who tries, come against me, trying to take me, then it's you who dies. Can you imagine? Red and blue lights and white guys. They said, put your hands up, high, bye-bye. Many of my peeps locked up in prison. We hold it down out here, and we never forgetting. Toast to the life, and for everything it's given. And praise the Lord for my family and my children. Can't wait till the boys get back. And even though it's real clear that it's rough out here, we stay strapped. Serving junkies what we call crack. And if it was up to me, it wouldn't be all that. It's like that.